Okay, so we have edited those three lines, all had to be changed. We're not creating an X special, we're creating a D special. Change the X special to D special. Okay, how many D's do we have? How many components does my D vector have? Does it have n components?
And R.
It has R components, not n. So for this special, it would be for k equals 1 to R. And first set, this special equals to DOO. So we need to change that to R. And then we have this special equals DOO. So we've changed also this line. The important change is that it's to R. And we change the next line, this special, instead of X naught, DO. Don't want to go too fast. I don't want anybody to lose me. So how are we doing? David, okay? Nate, okay? Anybody needs more time? Felix, okay? Good. Okay, so now we're changing this special. So this special is going to be DOO plus DDJ. Change we're making. And now we're ready to calculate GAM ij. So GAM of ij is going to be f. X is going to be not X special now, X naught. Everything is nominal except the, so change that X special to X naught. U is U naught. D is going to be D special. And the last change is, this is all the same, but here we need to have DDJ. So careful to have this line. Anyone needs more time? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Ishina? Alright. Now, we're done calculating, we need to output. So let's go to Excel and figure out where we want to put gamma ij. Well, probably the place to put it is right after we're done putting B. So, so gamma ij, where will be the first element I want to put? It's going to be on row 2, so gamma 1, 1, where do we want to put that? We want to put on second row, and what column do we want to put it there? n plus 9, right? This is n plus 7 here. This is column n plus 7. So I want this blank, n plus 8. I want the first one to be at n plus 9. So that's gamma 1, 1. So 1 here corresponds to 2, 1 here to n plus 9. So gamma ij, this is 1 index higher, so that will be I plus 1. And the j is how many indices higher?
N plus j plus 8.
How many indices higher? 1 goes to n plus 9. So j goes general with n and j.
N plus 8 plus j.
Second, Josh?
N plus 8 plus j. Sorry.
Sorry. Thank you. I have 3 sons. What names go out of my mouth? So as Thomas correctly said, n plus 8 plus j. Okay, so that's where we want to put it. And remember, it has R columns, not n columns. So let's go back to the program. So we want I plus 1, that will stay. Here will be n plus 8 plus j is Thomas. And better not the A, we want to output gamma ij. Are we done? Now we need to declare something, right?
Yo.
But let's make sure everybody has this before we move on to declare things.
Does that say n plus 8 plus j?
Yeah, n plus 8 plus j, yes. So when j is 1, it's n plus 9. Alright. So, let's go up and declare what we're missing. We'll do it again locally in the main program. So we need ddj as double and this special as 20. So let's put comma, ddj as double and this special of 20 as double. So nobody missed the declaration, okay? Okay, what's the very first thing we should do before we run?
Save.
Save it. Okay, so let's go back to Excel and save it.
Damn it. It never works.
Didn't work for you? Let's see if it works for me. Maybe I made a mistake. Oh, that's the one I must
Yeah, but mine
Do we have to do Excel in the test? I know you hate when I ask you test questions.
No.
I will discuss when test at what time comes.
No? Oh.
That's what we got, right?
Well, it says can't execute code in break mode.
Okay, if you have written an executable code, go to break mode, press this, reset, and run it. For how many it didn't work? Wow, too many.
Damn it, lad. We got the curse of the T-Lad. Of the Tonys.
I'll tell you what. Let me do the next one.
You should send it to us
And
this one
no,
time.
I'm not sending it. And take a 5-minute break since you took a break a bit earlier. And those who need help will not get the break, will get help instead. But let's first do C transpose. Okay? And that's the danger of editing. It saves time, but always
Can you go back to the calculating B vector? Just show it. Don't.
Yeah, I didn't get that one either.
all right. Let's do the gamma, the C transpose to finish it, and then, and for your homework, the way I had written it, the problem 2 was before I gave you the Measurement equation, so gamma is not part of homework problem, problem 1, sorry. Problem 1, the way I had given it first was just the x part, then the Measurement equation, as I did the homework. So the homework program and output would only be output A, B, and gamma. Right, John? Because I had this, I put the Measurement equation later. So when I'm asking in the homework for first problem, it's x prime dot equals ax prime plus bu prime plus gamma d prime. The C transpose comes later. All right, John, clear? John, clear? Huh? Yes? All right, let's do the gamma. Well, let's do C transpose. That's again only one index. So that's going to be single loop, but we have several x components. So there will be an expression. So I would be tempted to copy the above, but given how many of you had trouble, let's do it from scratch.
I don't know what's worse.
So after the next I, let's put calculate C transpose. I'll tell you what, since we're changing the column, let me use J for that. So for J equals 1 to n. We could have used I makes no difference, just to make it. Do I need an expression? Yes, I need an expression. Could have several components of x. Guys, I just have to copy the expression part. You all got the A part correct, so this doesn't need much changing, so hopefully it will be okay. So let's scroll up to the A part. And from dxj equals and we're going to give probably something. Because the variable I'm taking the partial with respect to is I. So anyway, let's copy this. Copy from dxj equals until x special equals. X special j equals. And paste it right after the for. what is CI equal? CI is the partial of G with respect to xi delayed at nominal steady state, and that is G of, it will be x equals x naught. Since it's partial with respect to I, I'm using index I here, except the ith component is going to be xi plus dxi. There is no other argument. Minus G nominal divided by dxi. So the role that J was playing when I was taking partial respect to xj, I had J, now I'm taking partial respect to xi, so I have xi. So instead of having dxj, I could have made them I and j, but then it would be the same as paper, so I'm afraid it might confuse you. So let's do it the right way and go wasting. So let's change the dxj to dxi. Wherever you see j here in what we copy, I want to change it to an I. So first line dxi and x naught I. Second line dxi and dxi. We create again x special. The k loop is exactly the same, and then x special I equals x naught I plus dxi. So lines, basically the lines that we copied, we are changing all the j's into i's. Places that I changed. Here became dxi, here became x naught I, next line dxi, and dxi here, and the last line x special I, x naught I, dxi. How did I declare C transpose? Let me remember. Yeah, okay. I declared the same. All right. And now we're ready to calculate. We created the expression, and next is calculating C transpose ith component, and C transpose ith component is going to be equal, open parenthesis. Now it's the G function, not of x special minus the G of x nominal divided by dxi. That's good. Thomas.
Are we going to define I, or is it going to be for I equals 1 to n? Because it says j equals 1, so we're using I in everything.
Oh, it should be I, you're right. That should be I. Yeah, because I used I there, yeah, you're right. Oh, I forgot left the J.
Yeah.
You're right. Wasn't very smart what I did. Change the look for I equals 1. Yeah, because I'm using index I even though